A feud that refuses to die down. At its core, the suspension of the Federation's General Secretary. This has caused deep divisions within COSATU. A few days ago, Vavi's lawyers said a forensic report that implicated him should not be acted on, as it was just a draft. But COSATU disagrees. This, despite a letter in possession of the SABC stating that the report is indeed a draft.
Sizwe Ntsaluba gave us a report, which the CC agreed that is the report. They told us that was a final report. They advised us to go ahead and seek some legal advice in that particular report. It is a final report from where we are standing.
Sizwe Ntsaluba Gobodo auditors were not available for comment. At COSATU's last Central Executive Committee meeting in November, a request by non-affiliates for a special Congress was rejected.
That special CEC took a decision that declines a special Congress, but was saying it is the president of COSATU that must make that determination. Hence, the CEC of the past 3 days said, we want now the president in the special CEC to table his final report so that determination can be made.
But the national office bearers say these disruptions are just a minor disturbance by disruptive elements.
This organization, COSATU, has, in the history of itself, taken drastic steps against some of its leaders before. The ZV matter is not a new matter in the Federation. It's not new. Who was Matisha? Matisha was a COSATU president. Peter Malepe was COSATU's first deputy president from FAO. The list goes on and on. Are we, as the organization, not just this leadership, are we on top of the situation? I think we are.
The question now is whether the parties will ever find common ground. And with the elections just around the corner, the disunity won't augur well. Yolisa Njamela, SABC News in Johannesburg.
And COSATU is trending on Twitter. Let's take a look at some of the responses. Hlengiwe tweeting saying, isn't that improper relationship, rather, that Zwelinzima Vavi had with an employee enough to get him fired? Best thing would have been a resignation. Douglas tweeting at SABC News Online saying, every organization has its code of conduct, as does COSATU. Vavi has to prove his innocence through proper channels, so be it.
Well, Teboho says that Vavi will continue to represent the fight against injustice in the workplace, and his leadership is sorely needed. Xolani says we need a united front that will be independent of any political organization, unlike COSATU and the fight for workers' rights. Thank you very much indeed for sharing your thoughts with us at SABC News Online. That's our Twitter handle if you have any other thoughts that you'd like to tweet.